This is KUGAN CASSIUS for iFull TV in association with MTK Global. I'm joined here by unified champion Josh Taylor.
Hi, not bad. That's getting no bad, mate. That's.
I know
I'm not. It's no bad.
I know I'm not Andy because Andy was gutted. He's in Dubai and he kept messaging me going.
Andy's a wee bit more high pitch, a wee bit more like that.
Andy was like, "Oh, you're going to interview Taylor today, aren't you?" I said, "You're in Dubai, mate. You're on a beach in Dubai. Don't worry about Taylor today." And he went, "Oh, I wish I could have been there. Tell Josh I wish I could have been there."
So he does. He's on the beach tanning it up.
How are you, mate?
Not bad. Yourself?
All good. So yeah, you make your return to the ring on May the 2nd. I'm going to let you pronounce his full name now, Josh. Go on, mate.
KHONGSONG. I believe I've got that down to a T now, haven't I?
I think you have, mate. Ben Davison was asked in that press conference about what he thought about him, and he said he's a very good fighter. What have you seen of him, and how do you rate him?
I think he's a very good coach, and obviously I've seen clips of him training Billy Joe and.
No, I meant. Oh, KHONGSONG.
I thought you meant Ben there.
Yeah, we'll talk about Ben in a minute.
Right. He's got a great head of hair on him, Ben, hasn't he? I've not seen too much of him. I've only seen maybe 3 or 4 clips of him boxing in Thailand. But the clips I have seen, he looks like he punches hard. He looks like he's got some power. He's knocking his opponents left, right, and centre. So he's got himself into a mandatory position. So he's obviously doing something right. 18-0, 16 knockouts, so he's definitely carrying a bit of power. And I've got my hands full. I need to make sure that I get the job done. There's limited footage of him, so that can be quite dangerous in this day and age. But I believe I'll get the job done.
With so much talk of the undisputed fight and all this for you, was this bad timing? This mandatory?
No, I think it's good timing. I think it's good timing because new coach, new team, new surroundings. So it's good to get this one. I believe I'll get KHONGSONG out of the way pretty handily. But obviously I'm not taking my eye off the ball. But it's good to have this kind of fight with a new team and new surroundings and get settled in properly, and then get the big fights once I'm nice and comfortable and familiar with Ben and the place I'm in. So that'll be the plan next. So I believe it's coming at the perfect time, to be honest.
Obviously, I was just talking to Ben. Hold on a second, mate. You're right, zoomed in there. There we go. I was talking to Ben Davison here, obviously, about it was quite not well publicised, but we knew that kind of you spent a little bit of time with Adam Booth, and then obviously you were training also with Ben. But ultimately, what did it come down to that made you kind of think that Ben was better for your career?
I just think the way he trained. I've seen clips of him training with Billy Joe and Tyson. Billy Joe's obviously southpaw as well. He's fast hand combination puncher like myself. Good feet work, good timing. So I believe that it wouldn't be too much different of a change for it to jump to there. And as soon as we jumped on the pads with each other, obviously a little bit of timing issues for the first couple of rounds. But as soon as the first couple of rounds went over, we started clicking and just gelling. We were firing off the combinations, and I felt really comfortable. So working on my feet work, engaging my feet all the time, my head movement. So I just knew that's what the coach I wanted to go with. I knew he's a great coach. So I believe we've got the perfect man for the job in the next part of my career.
How was your time with Adam? Obviously, you spent a little bit of time there working with him. How was that? Yeah,
great, really great. At the same time, Ben and Adam were kind of saying the same things to me, what I need to work on and what I'm good at. So it was quite a difficult decision in the end, but I had to go with my gut feeling, which was my first choice was Ben. The time that I spent with Adam was great. The lads at the gym made me feel welcome, and all the lads in the gym, H and Mick and Josh Kelly and stuff, all the lads, they all made me feel really welcome at the gym down there, Harlem Eubank and all that as well. Spent some good time with them at the week and made me feel really welcome. And Adam's a real good coach as well. It was I just felt I'd go with my gut instinct, and that was Ben. So I had to go with it. Yeah.
If Ben was still involved with Tyson, would this been a different situation with you? Obviously, the fact that he's training Billy Joe again now as well, but if he was still involved with Tyson, I'm just talking from a kind of a time scale and him being able to dedicate his time, but if he was still with Tyson, would that have made a difference here?
Probably not, because I don't believe that Tyson would have been boxing sort of around the same time as me if I was, I may possibly be on his undercard. So I'll be getting the time anyway. You know, I'll be on the same sort of time slots that we get in the gym. So I don't think it would have made too much of a difference. You know, I think that was one of the issues we had them as well. There was just too many fighters in the gym. You know, so. I like sort of close work all the time, you know. So it was that's what I had to go with my gut instinct, and I believe I made the right choice.
What is going to happen if Billy Joe gets the Canelo fight? I asked Ben. He said his words to me were, "We've already got something in place." I'm sure it's something that you guys have discussed. I suggested to him that we would assume that he would be in Vegas with Billy Joe for the Canelo fight. But is that fair? Or?
Yeah, well, I believe it's fair. You know, he's spent a lot more time with Billy Joe than me. You know, he's worked with Billy Joe for years, so obviously that's his number one priority. You know, I'm new on the team. You know, so if that comes around, that's what's going to happen. You know, and I'm quite comfortable with that. You know, we've got something sorted out. I'll still train with Ben if he gets the fight. I'll still train with Ben, and we've got something sorted out anyway with my coach Terry and you know and Jimmy Tibbs and stuff. Hopefully get Jimmy in the corner as well. You know, so that would be okay. You know, Terry's known me since I was a kid, you know, and he's been with me at all my fights in the corner as well. So it's not too much of a change, to be honest. Terry knows me inside out, and I trust him with my life. So it's not too bad. It's not too bad. It's not ideal. It being the first fight, and then you know my new trainer's not there, but it's not too bad of a situation, to be honest.
No, that's quite a diplomatic and that's the right kind of way to look at things. But you look a new person. I don't know what you've had done. You've clearly had something done here because.
Johnny Bravo haircut going on.
Have you dyed your hair?
Johnny Bravo haircut.
Why does your hair look darker?
Does it look darker? Maybe because I've gone paler. I've not seen any sun for.
Because I can see that picture behind you. You've got a few grey hairs in that one.
Yeah, no, you don't start. I need to start putting just for men on. Just for men. No.
But Josh,
You can talk. You're getting all grey.
Mate, how old are you?
I'm 30 just about.
Right, I'm 7 years older than you, so let's just
You're
yeah,
not too bad.
it's all right.
You definitely dye your beard.
No, I can't dye it, do I? Because I've got greys in it. New start, everything's kind of new for you. So this is kind of off the back of a brilliant 2019 for you. This is kind of time for you to kind of really excel on that world scene like you have already.
Yeah, it's, and if it's anything like last year, it's going to be a massive year. You know, last year was the best year of my life, to be honest. You know, I feel a lifetime dreaming and believing in hard work, dedication to the sport, and achieving beyond what I believed I could achieve, to be honest. It's just unbelievable. So if it's anything like last year, it's going to be huge, and I can't wait to get going.
Quick one on Regis Progress fighting Maurice Hooker.
I think that's a good fight. I think it's a good fight. I think Progress will probably come through that, but I believe it will be a close fight. I think Maurice Hooker's very good and uses his range well, so it could be quite tricky. But I think Progress might come through that on points.
Josh Taylor, thank you very much for talking to IFL TV, and we'll definitely catch up with you ahead of May the 2nd, live on BT Song, Taylor versus KHONGSONG.
Nice one, mate. Cheers.